I think RSR is ready to make a huge comeback during the next bull run. I think it's going to easily smash through its all-time high price. RSR as of right now is incredibly oversold. It is 27 times lower than its all-time high price. I mean, just imagine that. It's so crazy to think about, especially when I consider how RSR as of right now is fundamentally better than what it was last year. Because last year, when RSR reached its all-time high price of 12 cents, there was no such thing as RSR staking even being available. And now, some people might argue, yes, RSR staking is available, but there is no realistic R tokens to be staking RSR on. Hence, yes, RSR staking again is available, but how can you actually stake your RSR if there's no realistic R tokens? And yes, I completely agree with that. However, you got to keep in mind, with RSR staking being available, RSR is one step closer to being linked to the reserve app RPay, which, by the way, has an annual volume of over $3 billion a year. And on top of that, is serving over 600,000 customers as of right now. So if RSR can reach 12 cents last year, why can't it reach it again in the future and beyond? In fact, I think the next bull run, 12 cents will look like a joke. I truly do believe that. Now, that's not financial advice, but when I consider how amazing RSR is as of right now, I just think it's not out of the realm of possibility. And with that being said, some people might say, oh, but the price of RSR is low. But the way I think about it is that the lower the price, the higher the potential. And on top of that, low prices is not an accurate representation of how well a cryptocurrency is actually doing. Because just think about this. There are many crypto projects out there that as of right now are fundamentally better than what they were last year when they reached their all-time high price. But why is the price down? Because it's during a bear market. During a bear market, it doesn't matter how strong fundamentally a crypto project is. During a bear market, all prices just go down. So a crypto project can be doing the best it's ever been doing. However, during a bear market, the price is still going to go low anyways. Bear markets don't care about fundamentals. Once a bear market hits, everything just goes down. A lot of people did panic sell their RSR. A lot of people left, because they don't, they simply just maybe don't believe in the future of RSR anymore. But in my opinion, RSR has such tremendous longevity, especially once RSR is linked to the reserve app RPay. I mean, just imagine the longevity when it comes to RSR, because keep in mind, the reserve app RPay is actually being used by people in real life. It actually, again, like I mentioned before, has an annual volume of over $3 billion a year and over 600,000 customers. It's not like a random app that's, a concept app that's like, oh, we're maybe going to be launching it in, in this place in the future. Oh, we'll see. No, it's actually up and running. It's already available in 5 countries. It's not, again, some hypothetically speaking app. It's already actually being used in real life. Once RSR is linked to the reserve app RPay, I have great confidence that RSR is going to be around for many, many years and beyond. And in my opinion, RSR is going to be able to see multiple bull runs in the future, because other cryptocurrencies out there, you don't really know how long they're going to survive. Yeah, they can maybe go through 1 or 2 bull runs. Okay, cool. But then maybe, let's say they're a hype coin, a meme coin, they can disappear off into the abyss really easily. I mean, there's no longevity when it comes to these hype coins, meme coins. But when it comes to RSR, I have great confidence, again, that it has amazing longevity, especially after it is connected to the reserve app RPay. And keep in mind, right, the reserve app RPay isn't some sort of, fancy hype, app that's just, trendy, that they got a lot of celebrities to, endorse, and now it has a lot of volume. No, the reserve app RPay is actually trying to solve real life problems. They're actually trying to solve hyperinflation in Latin America. And on top of that, they're planning to expand to Africa in the future. So the future of RPay is actually amazing, and it has a tremendous use case. It also has a lot of longevity. And you got to think about this. The reserve app RPay is planning to launch in 18 different Latin American countries in the next 1 to 2 years. So keep in mind, with 5 countries, if it's able to do over $3 billion in annual volume, having over 600,000 customers already in just 5 countries, just imagine on top of that if you add 18 countries. I mean, the sky is really the limit when it comes to the reserve app RPay. And also on top of that, imagine in the future, once they go to Africa, you just imagine, Latin America, Africa, just imagine the volume then. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Some people like to say, oh, if other people are not buying RSR, why are you buying RSR? But to that I say, who cares what other people don't want to buy or they want to buy? It doesn't matter. Look, everyone is entitled to what they want to say, what they want to do, their actions. They can do whatever they want. But, it doesn't mean that they don't buy RSR. I shouldn't be buying RSR. No, that's not the case whatsoever, because, a lot of people around me, they like to say, oh, why are you even buying RSR? You don't see, this people buying RSR. You don't see others buying RSR. But look, right? I don't care about what others are buying or not buying. I know what I'm buying, and I'm buying RSR because I believe in the future of RSR. And let's face it, right? I'm in the world of cryptos to create life-changing wealth, not only for me, but also for my family. You know, if I'm trying to invest in BNB, in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, I do not know how that is going to transform my life, but I want to find a cryptocurrency that can potentially transform my life, and that is why I am choosing RSR. And now, that's not financial advice. I'm not asking anyone to buy RSR. It's not an invitation to invest, but that, again, is just the way I take a look at it. And some people say, oh, investing in cryptos is so risky. And yes, I agree with that, but what in life isn't risky? I mean, just think about it. Just simply being born is risky. I mean, just imagine this. You're born. I mean, there's a lot of risk involved with that, right? You know, pregnancy, all of this. You know, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying being born is simply risky. I mean, riding a bicycle on the street is risky, right? Telling your crush, for example, you tell a girl that you like them, you know, they could say no. I mean, you never know. Everything in life has a degree of risk involved. So when people say, oh, investing in cryptos is risky, yeah, of course it's risky. Everything in life has a risk involved with it. And of course, there is a certain degree of risk with anything, but still, anything ever that anyone does, in my opinion, is risky. And some people, they like to say, oh, you know, they don't want to invest in cryptos. Maybe they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're not too sure if they want to invest in cryptos. And, you know, previously in the past, when I first got into cryptos, I would try to convince these people. I would say, hey, no, you know, cryptos are this, cryptos are that. I would try to convince them to actually love cryptos. But what I realize is this, you know, when people, they have a fixated mindset, when they don't want to do anything, I mean, it's really hard to convince them otherwise because, you know, it's impossible, in my opinion, to convince someone who doesn't want to be convinced because sometimes people, they're so hard-headed, they're so stubborn that no matter how much you convince them, they don't want to change. I mean, it's just simply how some people are wired. And on top of that, you know, I just got tired of trying to convince people. Really, I truly have, because it's like trying to talk to someone who doesn't want to talk back to you because, you know, you can tell these people till you're blue in the face. You know, you can tell them till you're tired, till you're exhausted. But if they don't want to change their mind, they will not change their mind. And with all that being said, I am extremely bullish on the future of RSR. I think the future of RSR is fantastic. It's amazing. And the next bull run, I think RSR is ready to shock the whole world. I truly do believe that. I think the next bull run when it comes to RSR, it's going to be shocking. And we as RSR holders, we will see each other at the top, and it's going to be amazing. And yes, right, the price of RSR is low. It's extremely oversold. We're in a bear market. The whole crypto space is down. But every time I think about low prices when it comes to RSR, I just think about the future. I think about what RSR can be, not what RSR is right here, right now. The future of RSR can look totally different than what it looks like today. Make sure to click subscribe and smash that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.